This is AVJVGaming for you guys, episode number 1 of this Reasonable Squad Builder series. Now, as you guys can see up on screen, I went and made a French team, and for those of you guys who are new to the Reasonable Squad Builder series, it's basically where I'm going to take 10,000 coins or less, and I'm going to go and make a team which I feel are pretty much the strongest players that I think that you can buy within 10,000 coins, and also some players I feel are underrated or people just overlook them because of the other cards in the market. So hopefully you guys will go and make this team. And also, another reason I went with the French nationality to begin this series is because I think French players are very strong, and also there's a French tournament out currently, so I think it revolves around having 5 minimum League 1 players and having some French nationality players. So this one meets both requirements for you guys. Now, up on screen I'm going to be going through a couple players' names. You can see I've gone with the classical 4-1-2-1-2 formation, and I personally feel that that formation works really well with the French team, because mainly you get the 2 strikers, one complementing with the headering and the other one with the pace. You also get your wingers, where you can have Alessandrini, and I've gone with Payet. And then you can also have your centre defensive mid, your strong defense, where you can have your left back and right back. Because I feel, having a full-back defense in this game also plays quite nicely. So up on screen, guys, you can see we're looking at Distin over there. The whole team overall cost me around about 8,450 coins. So it was well within our budget limit, and you can see now I'm looking at Mangala, and this guy, a crazy good player for 1,200 coins. You can't go wrong with 77 pace on your centre back, and he's got 82 defending, 87 headering, which is quite incredible. Now we've got Digne over here, who was only 500 coins. I think I got him initially in my starter pack, but I had to go and quick sell him for 0 just to buy this one for this series, so you guys can see, there's a price tag on him. So you guys can see that he's a very good player. Doesn't push up the field as much because of his attacking work rate, but I thought that was a great thing about having him in the team, because even though some players might push up the field, the team really stays back and is very solid. Now that's why I've gone with MV over here. He's got 80 defending on our centre defensive mid, and I just wanted to go with a player that has a good ability to stay back and keep control of the ball. So next up we've got Alessandrini, our left mid over there, and you can see there 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, 850 coins, an absolute classy player with 91 pace, and I think he's going to be a very popular player coming up very soon, because many people won't be able to afford the likes of Ribery, and he's going to be a very cheap alternative. Now I've gone with Payet as our right mid. You guys saw there, 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, got him for very cheap as well. Now he's another player I think people will go to primarily because I really like the way he plays. I didn't like Jonathan Biabiani. He was just too quick, wasn't able to control the ball very nicely. And Payet, guys, I think people are going to overlook him. So that's why I've primarily gone with him. Now, centre attacking mid, we've gone with Charles Nzogbia. He's one of my favourite players from FIFA 13. He's been moved from a left mid to a cam. And then now up front, we've got Lacazette with a 4-star skill moves, 400 coins, very cheap, got some nice pace. Looks like his stats look a bit underrated. My personal opinion is that I think they are. And then we got Olivier Giroud. Now I picked him up for 1,400, 6'4", very tall man, along with some really great headering ability. He does lack pace, but I'll talk to you guys about that as we go through the gameplay. And you guys can see he had 7 games played with 11 goals scored, and that was before I even went for gameplay. So I played quite a few games before getting the team, and then I played a lot more after getting the gameplay. So you guys can see we'll start with Steve Mandanda. He was a good keeper overall, didn't really have that many weaknesses. However, he does have a little bit of a weakness when the ball goes anywhere to the top shelf. So anything in the top of the net, he will be struggling a little bit. But you can get a chemistry style for that, and it will stop it altogether. Now, with the defense, you guys can see up on screen, sometimes when the defenders went a bit too quickly past the attackers, the other defenders will literally play like sweepers and get back very nicely. Now we've got Alessandrini over here with the skill moves, going in with literally, I think it was a Berber spin into a flip-flap, and then we get in the outside foot shot to score his goal over there. Now he was a really good player, very sleek on the ball, and I think that was something I enjoyed quite a lot, because it reminded me of FIFA 13, where sometimes you want to do skills, it will keep the ball right near you. Now here you're going to see Payet as well, trying to get in over here, go with the heel flick to get away, fake past 2 defenders, had one more on us, but we're going to go with the left foot shot and tuck that one in away with the finesse shot. So he's a very nice player. Definitely say try those 2 guys out regardless. They're going to be giving you a very fun time in the game. Now, headers, guys, headering wise, Olivier Giroud is a very classy player. Many people don't like him. They'll probably go with Gomez, or I think it's Menez this year. as a striker, but the way he plays the ball, guys, he just demolishes all my opponents when I play with him. And even here, I was trying to be a bit cheeky with a finesse shot, trying to see if I can curve it around, but with his 86 strength, he will always win the ball. And also, he's got around, I think, 70 curve on his finesse shots. You guys will see an example of that here. You can see he just pretty much scores anything with a header. It just puts it in a way. He's got also some fairly decent, good ball control. I wouldn't say it's the best, but you can see from the shot power, 84 shot power, gonna tuck that in a way, and keeper's not gonna get a fingertip to it. Now, here's a good example, guys, of his finesse in the game. Look at that for a finesse shot, just from far out, 30 yards out, I think, around about that, and tucking it away, and the keeper just couldn't get a hand to it. So definitely a good player. Now, alongside him up front, I went with the Lacazette. Now, this guy, I believe, was a silver last year. Many people, he was quite costly, but in this game he is a non-rare and he is cheap as anything. He's cheap as dirt, pretty much. You can pick him up for discard value, but I picked mine for 400 coins, and he seems to be doing a very good job. He does the business. I was going to go possibly with Thierry Henry, but the way Lacazette played, guys, he outclassed him every single time. So I think, I've got to give it up to Lacazette. He's a good player, and I think he's going to be a very great talent in the upcoming games as well, because the way he plays is just amazing in the game. With the 4-star skills as well, it's very useful to have. Now here I go with a bit of a fake shot, try to go with a finesse shot, and he just tucks it in a way. Just makes the keepers look like they were doing nothing in the goal. So definitely have him in your team. Now, I think we're going to go on to a bit of defensive play with Mangala over here. You can see a header. This guy's incredible for having 77 pace on your defender. That's it, and as well. But he's also got, I think it's 90 jumping, meaning he'll jump onto any ball. With the 87 headering as well, he's going to get them in a way. And you can see that guy's even going for an overhead kick to be a little bit fancy. So definitely a very solid player. And if you guys are going to go for a really expensive French team, I'd highly recommend probably having him and Sacco as well, because them two would just be incredible. But Charles Nzogbia going to use his two-star weak foot over there, and I really didn't feel that was two-star weak foot over there when I saw it. The way he plays is incredible. He's got very nice ball control on the roulettes, and also going with the ball roll, so he keeps it very well. He doesn't sometimes lose it like other players I've seen, but very nice player. And you can see over here, we're going to get in, go for a power shot. It rebounds down, and there's a bit of lag at this point, but we're going to go and score a goal with Payet over there. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. I think I'm going to wrap it up here because we're running out of goals. This team was literally just so amazing. They won me the French tournament over there, and also they won me Division 7 on my main account. So very good team, and you guys can see there my opponent does rage quit. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. By all means, drop it a like and subscribe. And this has been AVJVGaming, and I'll catch you guys for the next episode.